Hey guys, Matt McAvoy here again, doing some drop-down boxes and if-then statements to help out a YouTube channel follower. Right here I have set up some stuff just to save us some time. This first page is called the configuration page, which you can add as many pages as you want by clicking on the plus button and renaming them whatever you'd want just by right-clicking, rename, and name them whatever you want. And then you can move them to the back or to the front. You also right-click and delete them. So here's the configuration page. Here is the detailed page. First thing we're going to do is we're going to do a drop-down box. I just have some random information in there. So we're going to name a list. So we're going to select all these, we're going to right click them, and we're going to define name. Name equals model. That looks good to me. Excel is really smart, so we're just going to say OK. Then on the configuration page, we're going to go right here to model. And we're going to go to our data tab, data validation. We want a data validation. We want a list. We want the source to equal model. Then I'm going to hit OK. And right there, we have model 1, 2, and 3. This is really nice because if we ever need to add a model, like if there's ever a model 4, what we can do is go to formulas, name manager. That's the one we have. We can edit it. We can click right here where it says refer to and just select number 4, well 1 through 4, hit enter. That's the information we want. Hit OK, hit close, and now when I come back here, 1, 2, 3, and 4 is already entered. We don't have to change anything else because it's referring to anything within that range that's named model. So if you just want all drop-down boxes, you can actually do that for every single thing. The voltage, the make, the cost. So you'd have to go and just select the information. Same with the gearbox. Select the make and cost. What I want to show you now is if-then statements. This will just be a little bit easier and will autofill some information. So we'll start off just by going over 3 things. Using 3 if-then statements can get pretty complex, so bear with me. I'm going to hit equals and then do if. And Excel knows I want to hit tab. So now it wants a logic test. So I want to say if this cell equals, then I'm going to go to my data sheet. That cell equals model 1. Then I want this cell to equal this. If it's false, I want it to equal this. Then hit enter. So if it's model 1, it shows 15. If it's model 2, it shows... Now I don't have model 3 built in yet, so it doesn't know what to do. So we're going to edit the if-then statement. And we're going to say... we're going to put another if in here. So if this cell equals, go to the detail, equals 2, if that's correct, I want the value to show 25 volts. If it's false, it must be model number 3. I want it to equal this, and then we just got to do a whole bunch of parentheses, close everything out, and hit enter. So now if I select model 1, it should show 15. If I select model 2, it should show 25. And if I select model 3, it should show 35. So pretty much what this if-then statement is saying is, if model 1 is selected, show 15 volts. If 2 is selected, show 25 volts. If 1 or 2 isn't selected, 3 must be selected, so show 35 volts. And then I don't have any information for model 4 in there. And this is just a little easier because all you have to do is select and then information automatically fills in. And we should, if everything's going good, just be able to drag this down. And it doesn't like something for a reason, so we can just do the same thing. We can do equals if that's what I want. If this cell equals 1, then show mg. If and then I'm just going to say C5, oops, C5 equals 2, and show Ford. If that's false, show Honda. Close, close, enter, and let's see what I got. Alright. So if it's 1, it should show MG15. If it's 2 and 3. Awesome. And then we'll do the last thing for costs. Equals if, hit tab, C5 is equal to 1, then show $50 is the cost. If C5 equals 2, show $75 as a cost. If not, it must equal 100. And then we'll format this cell also to be money. So this just helps. If I select 1, everything gets filled in quick and easy. If I select 2, or if I select 3, it just depends on how many models, and if there's something very specific that you can go through all of them and know. Like if you have a model number and that's constant, you know, the voltage doesn't change within that model number or the price. That way you can just standardize things. You don't have to have a million different drop-down boxes. If you really wanted to, you could make this a drop-down box by doing the same thing we did before. Highlight all this, right-click, say define name equals V, just to be name is just going to be Bolt. Do OK. Come back to the configuration. Do data validation. Data validation. And do a list. Say equals bolt. OK. And then you can have a drop down where you have to do it every single time. But it's up to you. Hopefully that works and helps you out. Let me know if it did or didn't, and I'll try and make a different video. Alright, have a great day, guys.